note in the back, but she kind of got distracted as I tried to read her mind. Okay, a couple things, housekeeping. In your packet that you have before you, as always, for this meeting, you'll have on the left the committee assignments, subcommittee assignments, excuse me. You'll have the meeting schedule for subcommittee. You'll also have the area of responsibility for staff. And you'll have the pertinent contact information for all the staff members. I do want, and before I get to the calendar, I do want to welcome our newest member. Welcome, Delegate Eric. Know that you're a little surprised and trying to figure out, what's happened from this morning to this afternoon. Staff will certainly spend time with you. You can see your subcommittee assignments. You're going to be on transportation and on elementary and secondary education. And I think you'll find those two very interesting. And I want to welcome. It's a working committee through the subcommittees, and there's a lot of time spent in subcommittee during the session. With that, congratulations. And I want you to take a look at the calendar that's in your packet. Of course, 5 p.m. on Friday is the deadline for any and all House budget amendment requests. If you miss that, I guess you might need my cell number or Robert's. But other than that, they will be released to the public at noon on Wednesday. That being said, any amendments that you have, as you know, staff will help you develop, together, and have ready for submission. Next Monday, we have Secretary Brown to go over the December numbers. We have Secretary Hazel coming in to speak to all things HHR and to specifically address the potential impacts of any actions taken with regards to the Affordable Care Act. On Wednesday, we have our Secretary Lane coming to speak to all things transportation, give us an update on just what's happened in the last handful of years in particular. And then after Secretary Lane presents, I believe we have the Port Authority presenting to us. John Reinhardt will be going through what's happened since this time last year, big announcements, and then what's going on with the Norfolk International Terminal. With that, there's not anything else to come before the body. Yes, sir. I know I've missed something.
No, you never missed anything. But just to remind the members a couple of things. One, at committee days we do have the soup, so that there's stuff over there now, so please grab it. I know you have to go back on the floor. The other thing, just want to point out, you have 3 weeks to complete all your work before we're going to go into the report out weekend, which is February 5th. So if you, next week we really hit the ground running hard, and you're going to, so if you look at it that way, by the week of the 30th, we're really coalescing to final decisions that we have to get made before we go into that weekend. So just wanted to point that out. Then last, it's for the clerk, John. We only have John this year. We're trying to be a little more efficient with technology that the clerk's office is providing us. And as we working with Paul Nardo, we looked at the operation. John does a wonderful job, but please, to the degree that you are unable to attend a meeting, a subcommittee meeting, or the full committee, get to him and cast any votes that you need to cast.
Right.
Because he is now the one-armed paper hanger, and it would just really, he may not have time, though he's going to, send you an email perhaps, or have Carla send you one to remind you that there were votes if you need to make them, but just be cognizant of that for his sake.
And how would you say, and it is the member's responsibility?
Oh, yes, thank you. And he has now moved offices. Skip is where he was at the near the elevator, the freight elevator. So if you go on down as if you're going to 9 East, John has been upgraded to a window this year. So he's feeling better.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I think that was your decision.
And then next year, Skip goes to the basement and the I'm not sure what level that will be, but we'll be able to find you when we need you. Just kidding. With that, thank you all for your attendance this afternoon. And I wouldn't want to, again, state the reason a lot of the Republican members were not here is because of the training that was going on prior, dealing with the ethics in the required to